this clip is long as shit. Damn. All right, let's go. Let's go then. Let's go. We got a long one here. All right, you guys ready? Let's go.
Welcome back to Hololive Advice. On today's episode, we have a special guest. Please welcome the one and only.
By the way, mods, when the OST vote is ready, just let it fly. You don't need to wait for me. Just let it fly.
Akai Hato. Akai Hato is a lovely tsundere high school student who loves to play difficult games and engage with the Hatons. As part of the first generation and one of the most say-so and experienced idols of Hololive. The meaning of her adorable name is
Keep
Red
spamming,
Heart.
chat.
That's why Hato-sama has such a big heart for everyone, and we can see in her cute original say-so song called Red Heart. But her story takes place a long time ago. Back in May of 2018, Hololive was just starting creating their own brand of VTubers, and there was an announcement. Cover Corp was doing auditions for the first generation of Hololive, and between them, Akai Hato, the tsundere high school girl role. If we take a look at the applicants, there she was,
is that how you pronounce
the one
that?
who brought Akai Hato to life.
Is that how you pronounce that? Tsundere. Have I finally learned how to pronounce it? Tsundere? Tsundere. If I say it angrily, does that work? Veronica, you guys have fun. See you later. Luke, excited for tomorrow. Oh, fuck yeah. I can't wait to watch Dreamcatcher. I can't wait. I'm actually love. Veronica, you know how much I love Dreamcatcher. I'll be seeing you there tomorrow for that reaction. I'm looking forward to it. Take care, Veronica. Take care. Tsundere? Tsundere. So if I say it angrily, Tsundere! Tsundere! No? Tsundere. Sundara. 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 Sundara? Sundara? No? Sundara. Okay, maybe not the angry one. What about a happy one? You had it right before. Tsundere. What's your chat? Alright, what about this then? Huh. Tsundere. What about that? Is that better? See, like I'm thinking about it. Tsundere. Wait, hold on. Let me go full screen for this. Hold on. We'll do some demonstrations. Hold on a second. By the way, the OST vote is live. The OST vote is live. It's live, by the way. Go vote for the OSTs. The OST vote is live. It's live right now. It's live in chat. Vote. Go vote. Hold on. Jesus. I took one sip of the Sprite and all my... Jesus. All right, hold on. Apologies. Excuse me. Hold on. Oh. Tsundere. That better? No, I was just casually walking along. Hold on, let me try again. I'll try. I've just gone for a jog. Oh, hello, Tsundere. What do you reckon? Good? Better? What about this? Hold on. We'll do the elevator one. Right? Hold on. Ding. Tsundere. Huh. Oh, okay. We're thinking that one better? Is sounding right? What about this? Hold on, one more time. Hold on, really scared. Tsundere. There we go, it's the last one. All right, let's go.
And another one whom we will talk about in a moment. Since her debut, Hato-sama has been able to produce content playing the most say-so games ever.
My favorite game is Minecraft and Tetris.
Around this time, she also had a special program called Morning Radio where...
Ah, man. I mean, it's a good thing this isn't my full-time job. Wait a second, it is. Well, it is, yeah. I got nothing else to add to that. My bad.
My favorite game is Minecraft and Tetris.
I don't know if I'd say Tetris is my favorite game.
She also had a special program called Morning Radio where some crazy stuff happened.
What's happening, people?
The content of Hato-sama is very much what you would expect from a say-so high school student. And as mentioned before, Hato has covered a lot of say-so songs as the proper idol that she is. And if you want more proof...
Evangelion has won! Right, guys, I need the name of the OST. What's the name of it? Guys, name it. Also, Electromax! Apologies, Electromax! I missed it. Electromax, thank you so much for the resub, Electromax. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. 5 months. Thank you so much, Electromax. Thank you. Which one? Evangelion 1. Which one? Com Susatot. That one? I probably butchered that one, right? That one, yeah? Alright, the moth is going to be making an entrance, by the way, this stream, just so you guys know. He is all up about the place. Alright, Evangelion. However the fuck you pronounce that. Okay, Evangelion. I'm not even going to try. Evangelion. CST. There you go. Evangelion. There you go. Done. There you go. Done. There you go. Done. It's German. Same thing. There you go. Done. Right. Done.
Her idol features. She also has done some seiso dancing
There'll be a vote at the end. Vote at the end.
and a lot of seiso interactions with the Hatons.
本当にハート様って呼んでくれてる。みんないい子よ、いい子ね。
And of course, we have some seiso Minecraft.
Wow.
You could see her doing some seiso ASMR cooking. By all means, she is a pure idol that loves to do seiso things and treat her fans properly. The 2nd of June 2018, when she was just starting out, she mostly was doing streams by herself, but then a wild Matsuri appeared to help her out. They
Oh,
even
no.
made a collab song back in the day. With Matsuri,
Wait, is she
Hato
the one
was
who
able to be
cooked the
more
spider?
comfortable being with other members.
なんか下着とかは落ちてないよね、さすがにね。
She also has collaborated with Fubuki in Minecraft streams, and has
Ah,
done
that
collabs
was
with other
spider.
Hollow members such as Luna and Watanabe.
Jeez.
みんなでチュッチュするのね。いや、ちょっと待って、語彙が発言だ。
And with the Psycho Sheep, she had a love story with some level of stalking on Minecraft,
逃げろ、逃げろ。
or flirting with Kanata,
大事にしてこうって思ってたけどさ、カナタがさ、その気じゃないならさ。
or doing 3D collabs with Kaicho. In addition to that, she also has a Seiso boyfriend who is kind of shy to the chat, but a nice guy at heart.
喋るのよろしいから、あんまり喋らせないであげてね。
But we haven't heard of him in a while. Who knows what has happened to him? Anyways, as well as her boyfriend, we
Oh,
know
he
that
dead.
Hato
He
Sama
dead.
can be
He
shy
dead,
too.
guys.
For
He dead.
example, one of these situations has happened with her senpais because she respects them a lot, and I guess that being one of the youngest members played a big factor on that, such as the time when she was in front of a goddess. And we shouldn't forget that Hato Sama has a lovely friendship with Sarah Hoshikawa. Hoshikawa is one of the ancient relationships that Hato Sama has, and as a fun fact, she also auditioned for the character of Akai Hato. But don't worry, she is doing fine in Nijisanji.
I was just about to say, I don't know if I know
見てな
her.
いからわかんないよ。
But
No,
being
he's
one of
fine.
the youngest members on Hololive and a Japanese girl studying abroad has some struggles that Hato had to deal with. She was always trying to find ways to improve her Japanese and English. She made some streams learning some kanjis, and at the same time, she tried to interact with her viewers in English from time to time.
Where's she from then?
Hey, come on. Aha. He's dead.
But before going furthermore, we need some context of her before the Hololive arc. The Philippines arc. Before being an idol,
from Philippines,
she was
alright.
studying abroad in the Philippines, in a high school that, according to Hato, looked like a jail where she couldn't go out because she was underage.
She's Japanese.
Well then, she got
studying-
hospitalized and she wasn't
Are they not telling us that she's from the Philippines right now? She's from Japan, but she went to school in Australia. But wait, what? So she's from Japan, she was in the Philippines, she went to school in Australia, but she doesn't speak great English or Japanese? So what's her main language then? Studying abroad in the Philippines. Japanese. But you said she was learning Japanese. She was like kanji. Her main language is Japanese. She speaks native Japanese. Why did they say she was learning Is it kanjin? Kanjin is hard as balls. Ah, kanji is hard as balls. It is it? Is that the one thing? So whenever I talk to people about learning Japanese, is that the one thing they always say is like fucked up, right? That's everyone says like Japanese is fine, but that's thing's fine. Because like I feel like I could learn to speak Japanese, which I imagine like you learn the pronunciation just from anime, right? You pick them up. I can imagine you like learn to speak Japanese. By the way, remember Sarah and look at the second top comment of the concert. What? Second top comment of the concert. Okay, I will. Yeah, I feel like I can learn to speak the language, but the writing and everything else, that's miles beyond me.
fluent enough to make an English casual conversation. Because of that, she wasn't confident enough to socialize. And during lunch, she
Aw,
had to
bless her.
fight against flies to protect her
Jeez,
food.
26
And
letters,
one
wow.
time, she ate a cup of ramen with a toothbrush. What a badass. On top of that, she
What a
couldn't sleep
badass.
well and had to be aware of thieves and scammers. But nothing
Ah.
of that mattered to her, because she loved the sugar bread during breakfasts and she could make friends in the first week. Oh, and she loved
Ah.
Jollibee too. But jokes aside, she will always recommend the Philippines for tourism and studying.
フィリピンは旅行にも留学にもおすすめの国だから。
Hato is someone really committed to what she wants and takes the best out of any situation. But to get more in depth about her struggles, we have to go to the Australia arc. Long
Australia
story
arc,
short,
guys.
she said, I want to see kangaroos, and well, she went there. She lived
Okay,
with
makes
3
sense.
homestays and her experience with them was kind of chaotic. Especially in terms of food, there was no food. Because of that, she was forced to survive with energetic drinks and kimchi. Oh, and I forgot, she also had to learn to cook. On top of all, there were some kids that made fun of her English.
Her English
Oh, no.
skills are terrible.
My laugh timing there was fucking atrocious. I was laughing at the cooking thing, not the kids making fun of her. The fucking timing of that was too quick. He was like, and she learned to cook, and also kids made fun of her. It's like, I was just to clarify in case it gets clipped, I was not laughing at that thing. The second part is fucking terrible. All right, the timing of this was all bullshit. All right, this makes me look like an evil human being. The kids laughing, fuck those kids. Okay, God damn it, this is all so bad. Those kids laughing. Can I flip off on stream? Those kids laughing, they are bad kids. All right. Those kids are bad. But the cooking thing is funny. But the fact that she had no food, also bad. Luke for president.
And kimchi. Oh, and I forgot.
Luke for
she
president.
also had to learn to cook. On top of all, there were some kids that made fun of her English.
Her English.
Wait, hold on. Let's just take two. Let's take two. All right, we'll start again. Hold on, one time. We'll take two.
She was forced to survive with energetic drinks and kimchi.
How
oh,
awful.
And I forgot. She also had to learn to cook.
Ha 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 ha. She had to learn to cook. Ha 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 ha. We all know how that turned out. Ha ha ha. Spiders.
On top of all, there were some kids that made fun of her English.
Kids making fun of her? Not cool. No. Not cool.
Her English skills are terrible. と言われたこと。
While she was studying in Australia, she was recruited by Hololive. After some months studying there, September of 2019 arrived. Around this time, she was achieving 100k subscribers, and to celebrate that, she took advantage of the school
amazing, by the
holidays
way.
in Australia to travel
Wow,
back to
that
Japan.
authentic
She made a
reaction.
cover of a Seiso song in a stream, thanking everyone.
100k is amazing, by the way, for traveling. By the way.
And she did the same with the Christmas holidays, where she made a 3D collab with Haachama, sang some carols, and ate a lot of noodles to the point of almost vomiting.
I ate a lot.
Hey, Fangor, if you're saying her cooking's great, you're going to be eating it. You're going to be eating it. Everyone remember Fangor said that?
Noodles.
We'll remember that, Fangor, okay?
I was nearly vomiting.
And don't forget that she participated in the first Hololive Fest, but all of
You'll be
this
eating
was
it.
just the calm before the storm. On January 25th, 2020, she made the last stream before returning back to Australia. Now in Australia again, she stayed in a better homestay.
いやー、今、オーストラリア now.
And then it happened. March of 2020 happened.
Surely. March
Wow,
2020?
you really had a tough journey, Hato-sama. Well then, now let's check what the chat is saying. Huh? Haachama? Who is her? Do you know who they are talking about? Hato? Where did you go?
What's going on?
When March of 2020 came in, Hato got stuck in Australia due to lockdowns, so she had to live with no 3D streams. With bad internet, she couldn't stream properly, and of course, it was hard to make collabs. And you can check that most of her streams were at 720p at the time. Her arc development was at the Abyss stage according to Joseph Campbell. And when everything seemed doomed to the arc development of Akai Hato, a hero appeared to save her.
Is it Yagoo? Is it Yagoo?
Part of the first generation and one of the most crazy
Yago,
idols
I
of
mean,
Hololive,
Yago.
Haachama is an
Yago.
eccentric high school student
Yago.
who loves to make
Yago.
insane short videos to brainwash the Seiso Hatons. But let's try to give some context. Previously, we have seen little signs of Haachama prior to 2020, but they weren't that relevant. On March 13th of 2020, she made a stream playing Getting Over It, which is funny because Hato played that same game on her first streams, but Haachama did it in a particular way,
I will never play
using
that
her
game.
feet.
これ一旦ちょっと自分の足の匂いは嗅いでみましょう。くんかくんか。
And since then, the Haachama arc started to gain traction, or to be more specific, her basement quirk started to manifest more often on stream.
初めて眠った夜はなんか上からなんか虫が降ってきたの。
Oh yeah, she lived in Australia. No
A
wonder
month
she
after
ate
the
spiders.
sequence,
That's all they got out
Hato
there.
forced Haachama
spiders in Australia are like cows and chickens in the rest of the world, right? They're literally the same size, right? Like, is actually more like nutritious to eat a spider because it's like 5 times the size of a cow in Australia,
to
right?
do a press conference about it, and this is an interesting
right?
plot point for her journey. Haachama is a genius in transmedia content. To make it simple, transmedia is a narrative that you can follow through different platforms and at the same time involves the audience
Exactly,
to
they're
participate
huge.
in.
Massive.
So, why
One
is
spider
Haachama
feeds you for a whole
genius
year.
doing this? Well, the narrative started when she was sniffing her feet, and then she did the press conference to confess the truth about Hato's feet. She asked for feet videos to the Hatons.
リスナーも巻き込もうじゃないか
Oh,
And
that's
everything
not something you
went
want to
crazy.
ask people.
The insane videos won't stop coming to her, and we all discovered that a lot of the Hatons are really talented.
すげえ
This amazing event happened on May 17th of 2020.
You guys are weird.
But little we knew
This
that
is
all
you
of this was
guys.
just the start
You
of
guys are
Haachama's
weird.
journey. Since then, the usual content of Hato started to make some strange changes, starting off by the cooking streams and the so famous gyozas. Haachama also infected the
What's wrong with
singing
gyozas?
streams and every game she played.
Rory on,
but
thank you
that
very much for the
wasn't
resub
enough
for
for her.
6
She added
months!
her own content, like
You're
insane
absolute
short
legend, thank you very
videos
much.
of her showing off her wisdom.
You don't need
you
to
so
study
much. Thank you so
English
much.
because you
Rory-
are
Rory.
Haachama.
And a lot of parody songs with some level of foreshadowing.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the resub at 6 months.
And with
Appreciate
every
you.
video,
Welcome.
she became more and more unstoppable. She created the Haachama Sunday, where a lot of stuff happened, and the Hatons were, in most cases, the protagonists with their videos or talents. We would see a lot of video contests, Minecraft contests, skills contests, cooking contests, and even hentai art contests. But if I have to choose one of
I
the
missed
most
it. What do you mean I missed it? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss?
video contests, Minecraft contests, skills contests, cooking contests, and even hentai art contests. But if I
What did I miss? Hato and Haachama are 2 different personalities. Foreshadowing? 2 different personalities. Hato is pure idol. Haachama is something else. Okay. The dragon reference. He talked about foreshadowing, and she's saying, make a dragon want to retire, man. The dragon reference. Oh, okay.
had to choose one of the most intriguing and cursed contests from Haachama, I would say that it was the Dirty Room contest. I mean, I don't have to explain too much about this one, but we have to remember that Hato was still living inside of her. That's why we saw a lot of streams where Hato was the main focus, but the next day, we would see Haachama. Or in some cases, we would see them both in the same stream. The other Holo members noticed this change, but even them couldn't understand her greatness, so she started to spread her knowledge with them. And with that mindset, she showed off to Luna and Canadin her cooking skills.
なんでこれめっちゃたこ焼きっぽくない
But all was a plan of Haachama to steal her bodies by a limited time during her 2D model update stream.
ちゃまちゃま
Even the psycho sheep couldn't understand completely what she was into.
私他の女の話してるのおかしいな私自分で食べたのそうなの最近食べたのはダメ
And if we talk about one of her
Watame
best
ate the
friends,
tarantula confirmed.
Hoshikawa was also afraid of her.
Haachama or Akai Hato. Maybe Akai Hato is my friend. Yeah. Not Haachama. I don't know her. I don't know Haachama.
But more importantly, she infected every Haton with the Haachama disease.
What's the Haachama disease?
But don't worry, she took responsibility for that. The master plan and mindset was that if everyone is infected, there is no one to say sorry to.
まともに謝る気はありません
Okay, never mind. No apologize.
And finally, during all of this months of 2020, Haachama gained a lot of power. So much power to finally unleash her 100% of power and take over Hato's channel. And then it happened. September 9th of 2020 happened. On that
What
day,
happened?
humanity received a grim reminder. The
Oh,
first
no!
rule to understand Haachama is
Oh,
the ego.
no!
And as proof of that,
Is that
the
how
name
that
of
episode
Hato's
happened?
channel changed to Haachama. 1 month later, Haachama was so powerful that she got enough EXP to evolve to her true
Hey,
form.
Viva!
On the 26th of October, she showed us her new appearance.
I'm now
2020
Haachama
was
Haachama.
Haachama's year to become stronger,
Haachama Chama.
but that was not an easy
I
task
am?
either. Haachama
How did that
shares
happen?
the same body with Hato after all. Being in the middle of a global health situation and stuck in
did that
Australia
happen?
has its pros like Haachama's awakening, but this also was
are now
Haachama's
pregnant?
way to deal with limited ideas to
What
work
happened?
with. And to make this
I blink,
even
I miss
worse, Haachama's persona
now
was
I'm-
locked
now
on by
I'm
Hato's
Haachama,
persona,
Chama.
so the transition from Hato to Haachama was a long road to walk. From my personal perspective and interpretation, she appeared because of Hato's struggles, because as the strong idol that she is, she awakened to protect Hato in her worst times. Even
Fucking
though
hell,
the
it's
way
literally like
that
the
she
movie
proceeded with her
Splice.
plan was kind of concerning
Wait,
at times. During
this
this
is light?
time, we also have to remember that Koka's journey was peaking, and then, the English branch appeared. Haachama was not the only one to know English anymore. All of that made her self-conscious about her identity on Hololive.
Haachama never really felt like her identity was all about speaking English, but she knew that back then a lot of Hololive viewers felt that way, that Haachama has like this English-speaking identity and that is her character.
This affected to Hato and Haachama equally, and being in conflict with her place on Hololive and at the same time, having to deal with Hato and Haachama persona didn't make her journey easier. But as we mentioned, Hato is a genius making the best out of any situation.
So Haachama was like, I understand everything. Yeah, and she said, if that is so, then I will make use of this situation and opportunity and just go crazy and do whatever the hell I want.
December came in like a lamb and Haachama returned to Japan after graduating from high school
Luke
in
on a
Australia.
Holo Talk
She was
when
so happy and every hat
petition
was
to
so
make it
proud of
real.
her because they can be pigs.
Look, guys. Look, I know you guys big me up all the time. I'm not big enough. I'm not big enough. Let's get to 500 million subscribers first.
Sometimes, but in reality, everyone treats Haachama as her daughter or sister. But that was
One
not
day.
the end of her journey.
But not
Haachama
today.
became strong because of Australia. But when she came back
Australia
to
make
Japan
you
on
strong.
December 16th of 2020, that caused a narrative dissonance in the universe,
I
making
did
the
feel-
old
I
Hato
felt this.
regain her
I
power.
remember this.
But Haachama
December
was too
2020, I
strong
remember this.
already. So during early 2021, they fought each other to death, starting the Haachama versus Hato arc. But then, she destroyed Hato, but it was at this moment that we discovered that they share the same body. So Hato was still alive, with no more options. She had to make her disappear, and with a pro gamer move of her, Hato tricked Haachama to sing Faded, and little by little, Haachama started to disappear, until there was no Haachama anymore.
Meanwhile,
I'm still crying. I want Haachama back. Haachama? Who is Haachama again?
Huh?
Steins
Am I
Gate?
alive? How is that
Steins
possible?
Gate?
Chat, what's going on? Coexist? What's that? Oh, I get it now. Haachama cannot disappear. It is impossible for a universe to exist without Haachama and Hato. Haachama is the genius of transmedia that she is. Created 3 hashtags, and with Coexist, the fight
Okay.
ended. They arrange an agreement to make the best content possible. Now,
Oh,
jokes and lore
guys, the
aside,
feet.
her journey is one about self-understanding. Hato has shown us how you can make the best out of any situation, while Haachama has shown us how you should be proud of your true self. And even
Okay.
if we have our own big flaws, we can try to have a sincere talk with our own selves to recognize them and improve them. And we
It's
can
true.
appreciate
It's
that
true,
in the
it's true, it's
lyrics of
true.
her second original song called Infinity, where the lyrics explore some details of her lore, but it's much more than that. It's a song dedicated to herself and to anyone who is in a similar position. A song about finding our own self. And if there is something that Hato and Haachama are similar to each other, is that both of them are truly committed to their goals. One of their dreams is to become a seiyuu and to make an anime or a movie. In that sense, the Haachama series is a way to train her writing and voice acting skills. But that's
Huh.
not all.
I did react to
The
that, I
Babelchama
remember.
Tower was such a long and
I
big
feel like if I
project
knew this
that she
before
did
going into
almost
it, it would
by
have been
herself.
like this
And
sort of
even if
backstory, it would have
YouTube
hit
tried to
differently.
censor her and had to go on hiatus on multiple occasions, nothing of that stopped her from creating more content. In addition to that, she also wants to improve her English to be worthy of being part of Hololive N0. Because after all, she was the first one in Hololive to interact with English speakers. She was the one who envisioned the international bridge. And if we consider that Coco was the one who built that bridge, Muna the one who made it popular among the Holo members, Hato and Haachama were the masterminds behind the blueprint of that bridge with the English community. Because we
Feels
must
like they
remember
all
that
needed
Coco
each
was
other.
inspired by Hato to audition to Hololive.
My nose.
そしたら、
あー
頑張ってもいいんだっていう場所をね、なんていうか、これもしかして私もそういう場所に入りたいなって思わせてくれたのは、
Oh, damn.
じゃなくて赤いハート先輩だったんですよ。
And as a funny fact, who would have thought that Haachama would have inherited the Reddit meme review? Who would have thought that someone that didn't
Meme
even
review?
know what a meme was a year ago would inherit such power?
It's a meme.
Mean review.
What's the meme?
I see the salutes.
But as we know, after 2020 and everything that she had to confront, her body was strong enough to inherit such responsibility. And now she is the new host of the show, and we know that when a new host arrives, a new universe of possibilities for content creation appears. Because at the end, Coco and Haachama share the same objective, being a symbol of entertainment. Haachama is the idol that is so committed to everything she does.
Aw.
The one who is committed to improving her English, committed to
Pepperoni.
improve her cooking skills, committed to be a
Pepperoni.
seiyuu, committed to improve her writing skills, committed to make an anime, committed to be the best idol, committed to be an entertainment symbol.
Wait, you
and
mean
above
that
all,
thing that
committed
they're
to be
showing
the
was
best
an anime?
version of herself.
Huh.
That's the essence of Hato, Haachama, Lalachama, Red Coon,
Oh, those
Godchamp,
candy
Airachama,
popcorn
and any
things.
other persona that is residing inside of Akai Hato, the strongest idol ever.
She's
Wait,
literally
my
the dude
mistake.
from Splice.
The most committed human to be the strongest college student. That's just her.
Meme review. Do 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 do. Man, PewDiePie. Who would have thought? PewDiePie now married with a kid. I always order pizza with the plepper. What does that display? What does that display? Man, that was beautiful. That was fucking magnificent. Jesus. Jesus, man. Oh, I'm gonna cry. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That's the most beautiful damn song I've ever heard. She's taking care of herself and she's on hiatus. Well, hopefully she's alright. And hopefully she'll be back soon. Hopefully back soon.
Let me introduce myself today.
Okay.
My name is Hato Akai.
Okay.
Hato means hot in English and Akai means red in Japanese. You can call me Hato-sama because I'm so great. I'm studying
Okay.
in Australia now, so I can speak tiny a bit of English. I'm also interested in other languages such as Chinese. 你好，我是Hato.
Oh,
Friends,
damn.
bonjour, je m'appelle Hato. Korean, 안녕하세요, 오빠, 감사합니다, and so on. I'm into remembering some bad words in those languages. For example,
The Chinese subs are on for me, guys. They're on for me. Okay? You guys forget, I speak fluent Japanese and... Sorry, I didn't tell you guys. And I speak fluent Chinese. So the Chinese subs are on for me. But don't worry, she's speaking English. You guys are fine.
oh, sorry, it's a secret now. I'm gonna make a video soon. I love playing series games. My favorite ones are Getting Over It, Happy Wheels, and Super Bunny Man.
How's her
You can
favorite...
find how I play them.
How is Getting Over It her favorite game? How is Getting Over It her favorite game? Are you serious?
My channel. I hope you watch them. See you again.
I don't know. I'm calling Cap, guys. I'm calling Cap. Because she got over it. No one says that's their favorite game. That's like saying, my favorite thing to do in my spare time is get kicked in the balls.